Alright, Shalom. This is Parathon of the Great Millstone Houston Camp, back with another lesson to edify the elect of the nation of Israel. So before I begin, as always, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushua, Ba'asham, Dash, the bonus to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, and salutation unto the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all Israelites scattered abroad. Whoever sees this truth and who will continue to endure in the truth unto the end, saints shall be saved by Allah Yahweh Shah when he returns, doing World War III to destroy our enemies and to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. So I want to go into this lesson with everything that's going on in the world. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah is going to protect us all the way to the kingdom. All right, so this is Luke chapter 12 and verse 28. If then Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah so clothe the grass, which is today in the field, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith? So believe. All right, in these great times of uncertainty, and we're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose, we have to keep these scriptures in the forefront of our mind. All right, verse 29, seek not ye what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, neither be ye neither be ye of doubtful mind. So don't worry about it. Water, food. We have experienced the Lord putting us through our lows to bring us out of our lows. We have to remember Acts 14 and 22. Through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. So it's not going to be always good, but it's not going to always be easy, but it's going to be all good. The Lord has and will deliver us if we continue in faith, because it says neither be of doubtful minds. Now we're in this flesh. Worry about the things of the flesh, but we have to be tapped into the spirit, and that's what's being built up, the inner man, to where the spirit overcomes the physical things that are seen and continue to look towards the things that are not seen. All right, because we're going to have tunnel vision to the kingdom of heaven to make it through the times that we're in and that we're coming into, especially the times that we're coming into. To overcome, all right, the flesh. Luke 12 and 30, for all these things do the nations of the world seek after, and your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. So watch out. We have to watch out who we listening to, all right, and who we around. You got YouTube, certain preppers bring out good information on what's going on in the world, certain things that are happening locally here in America and worldwide. But ultimately, these people are carnal, all right? A lot of them be Edomites that are aware of what's going on around the world. But ultimately, their solution is a carnal solution. Ours is not carnal, so we have to watch out who we listening to and the mindset, all right, that they're pushing on the people, all right, that we don't get programmed into the same mindset. Read that again, verse 30. For all these things do the nations of the world seek after. The heathen nations and our people have adopted the same carnal mentality. And your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. Yeah, all of these physical things is what the nations are worried about. All right, the Lord is commanding us here to be in the spirit of faith, that all of these things will be taken care of. But rather seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh, and all these things shall be added unto you. So what is the focus? The focus is putting in work through faith for the kingdom. All right. Let's see. Store treasure. Let's see. Forgive me. Heaven. Yep. This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 20. Let's say 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasure upon the earth. Right? Because you got inflation. And now in the news that talks about Great Depression is happening, right? Which will be worse than the Great Depression of 1940s. Where right now we're experience the lack of growth in the economy and higher prices. All right, no matter what sector of business that you're dealing with, everything is going up, or whatever commodities that you're dealing with is going up. And I believe the term is stagflation. All right, a stagnant economy while the products are being inflated, and that just symbolizes a weak, overprinted dollar. All of it is about to come to a head, and we're at that time. Any day, any week, any month now, all right, shit is gonna hit the fan, right? So these are the mindsets that we have been given to practice in now. Matthew 16, 6 and 19, let us lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth where moth and rust doth corrupt. And this could go into word about a better job. Looking out there in the job market, there's still work, but it ain't like it used to be. If you have a job, the best bet is to keep it. And ultimately, again, these prices are gonna put everybody out of the buying business, right? Because ultimately, they want to crash the economy and bring in the MOTB, the Beast Mark, which is the RFID NFC, all right? And it says, and where thieves break through and steal, and this could be prepping, right? So probably about 3 years, 4 years ago, I had not too much, but a little bit, and it probably wouldn't even last a week, right? Probably through rationing, but the Lord sent a plague of mice through my shit, and I was like, you see, it ain't meant to be. The Lord wants our faith to be in on Him, and not things of this earth. Which nothing is wrong with having a little bit stored back, but ultimately, faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is what's gonna get us saved out of all of this madness. Verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So wherever your mind is invested in, all right, that's what you're gonna be focused on, right? Either the things on this earth or things in the spirit. You invested into this truth and nothing but the truth. That's where your focus is gonna be at. That's where your emotions and your energy is gonna be geared towards. So we gotta watch it. We gotta examine ourselves, as we have been doing. We have to continue to do, especially as times get harder, right? So I'm gonna go back to that Matthew 24. Let's see. Salaki. What was that? Yeah. Luke 12:31. But rather seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh, and all these things shall be added unto you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So the Lord gonna take care of us all the way to the kingdom, whether in life or in death. And the Lord ain't gonna give us no dishonorable death and we just pining away, can't eat, can't drink, family dead. No, the Lord gonna come through in the clutch, right? Now, some brothers will get beheaded for not taking MOTB. It is what it is, all right? Some brothers might get put to death for some other reason, but we know it's all to give glory, all right, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua because of the elect's faith, right? This is Isaiah, gotta get that, 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, all right? Going into stability, I'm a one, faith. All right, so this, what we're learning right now is our faith, right? That keeps us rooted and grounded on the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that keep us from moving off of these words. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. The faith in our times, which is our stability, is going to keep us from making an irrational decision to ultimately get that MOTB, right? It says, in strength of salvation, and the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. We got to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. I don't want to make no mistakes, right? Ultimately, the Lord has the kingdom promise for us, man. All right? Luke 12:32 again. Fear not, little flock. We are the flock. All right? The congregation, the church, the elect, the Israelites that believe on this truth. For it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. All right? So the Lord going to strengthen in our minds to endure these times. He's going to take care of us through these times of high prices, all right, which return to super high prices, all right, through this, the Israelites being demonized and hunted. The Lord going to take care of his elect. So I'm going to end it off right there, Lord willing. All right, this lesson was edifying, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash, Brakatam Shalom.